Tonight, we're diving headfirst into the madness of Halloween Horror Nights. 10 haunted houses, each one scarier, weirder, and bloodier than the last. We're talking chainsaws, monsters, jump scares, and probably me crying just a little. This is gonna be insane, so let's go.
What's up, guys? We are here at Media Night for the opening night of Halloween Horror Nights. You excited?
Yeah.
You got to experience some of this last night, but now you get all 10 houses. You gonna be able to handle that?
What was it?
You gonna run me into a wall again?
Probably.
Oh my goodness. You guys are gonna see last video, she ran me into a couple walls. Didn't get to show it because I couldn't film inside the houses, but tonight, we get to film inside the houses and we're probably gonna get some of her reaction, jumping, screaming, trying to run, squeezing my hand. It's gonna be a good time. I know you're excited. I'm excited. Let's get this party started. So again, we're gonna be able to go into all 10 houses, film all of them. We're gonna go have a good time. Halloween Horror Nights 2025, it's here, baby. Let's go. She like your outfit too? She's just non-stop getting compliments. Look at her. Does she look good? Oh my god. All right, we just got checked in. These are our official lanyards for this year. We got a Terrifier up there, because that is one of the houses this year. You like Karma? And dolls? We found out last night she hates clowns and hates dolls. Good thing there's 2 houses that require both. Not require, that have both. What am I saying? I don't know. Anyway.
It's your only language.
Yeah, it's my own language. I don't know what's going on. These are the cool lanyards this year. We're gonna go upstairs, check out what they got going on for us, and then we're gonna get the night started. I'm excited, it's real. And you look insanely good. Let's do this. That's sick. Oh my god. Yeah, oh. This is sick. Why'd you walk so far around them?
I don't know.
Oh. Sheesh. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is so cool. This is insane. They went all out with this media event this year. All out. First things first though. Drinks?
Yes.
Yes. Start up a little Halloween Horror Nights. She's got a little gin and tonic. How is it? Delicious. Are you gonna get like super scared now because you're gonna have a little like tipsy going on?
Maybe.
Yay. I can't wait. If any of the footage from the houses is super shaky, like in random moments, it's her fault. Just a heads up, fair warning, it's her fault. Hey guys! Hey! Hey! Hey guys! Are you coming? You stay over there? You're staying over there? Oh yeah, we'll see you. Okay, bye. Okay, bye. Well, if you haven't guessed, our tour has officially started, and we're starting off with 5 Nights at Freddy's. We're making our way there. We didn't get to do this one last night. Are you scared?
Not yet.
Just don't bump me while I'm walking through the house.
We'll see.
We'll see. Let's go.
Y'all ready to join the animatronic family?
Yeah.
Me too. Who wants some pizza? I know I do. I'm a little hungry, yeah? So if you're not super familiar with 5 Nights at Freddy's, it actually originated as a video game. Kind of one of the earlier horror video games. A lot of YouTubers and kids would play it. Super, super fun. And basically you had to survive a night at Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria, which was a really popular sort of Chuck E. Cheese style location in the 80s in the storyline of 5 Nights at Freddy's. Now they did make a movie based off of that game, and that is what our house here at Halloween Horror Nights is going to be based off of. So when we walk in, we're going to see an iconic scene. We're going to see all of the members of Freddy Fazbear's friends. We're going to see Freddy, we're going to see Chico, we're going to see Foxy, and we're going to see Bonnie. You'll recognize them when you go in. You'll recognize an iconic song as well. I hope you guys will dance with me because it's really hard for me not to dance.
All right. Yeah.
All right, you guys ready?
Yeah. Wait.
Ready?
Yeah.
Little 5 Nights at Freddy's. Here we go. And how many? Say it again.
Add 3 gin and tonic, so let's go.
That are inside those machines. It's their bodies.
Oh my god. Babe. What? Oh. Look at the eyes. All right, so that was pretty good. What'd you think?
It was cool.
Yeah, you didn't jump nearly as bad as any of the other houses.
No.
I was expecting to get pushed into the wall, or my hand squeezed really hard, or just hearing her scream behind me, but it didn't happen. That was a really good house. That was a super new house. What do you think?
It was nice, yeah.
It was nice, yeah. She was scared a little bit, you know what I'm saying? She was scared. Not the scariest?
Not the scariest.
Pretty cool though. The animatronics were top tier. It really looked like the movie.
Super cool details.
Super cool details, yeah. So she's a full-time artist. She's gonna pay attention to the details. So if she says they're good, they're pretty good.
It was good.
It was good? There we go.
Literally one person. Amazing.
Not WWE necessarily, but we like wrestling.
I didn't consider myself much of a wrestling fan either until I started learning about this house at Halloween Horror Nights this year. It is so cool and such a great tribute to Bray Wyatt. And if you don't know who that is, he was a wrestler on the WWE before he unfortunately passed away a few years ago. He loved Halloween Horror Nights, and so this house is just like a beautiful, beautiful tribute to him. Now, who the heck are the Wyatt Six? Well, a few years ago, when Bray Wyatt was alive, he developed something called the Firefly Funhouse, which was sort of like a Mr. Rogers style segment that played in between different WWE matches, where he would talk about his insecurities with these characters in puppet form. You have Mercy the Buzzard, Abby the Witch, Huskus the Pig, and you'll see those all represented in the house, as well as the Fiend, who was Bray Wyatt's persona that he would put on when he was with the Wyatt Six. Now, there's also a character called Uncle Howdy, who is Bray Wyatt's real-life brother, who has kind of held the torch for the Wyatt Six now that Bray Wyatt has passed away. So you're gonna see all of those characters in this house, also in their wrestler form and not their puppet form. Now that is where the horror aspect of it comes in, because those guys are pretty scary. When they debuted on Monday Night Raw, they actually come out with Uncle Howdy holding a lantern, which is how Bray Wyatt also always came out in his wrestling matches. And his fans would all turn on their phone flashlights, and they were called his fire furnace. So we see that motif a lot throughout the whole house, and we actually get transported into the domain of each of the Wyatt Six members. So we're gonna go through a tunnel of televisions that's going to transport us to those domains, and we're gonna just experience the horror that they have waiting for us. You guys ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
You gotta go by yourself once.
You have to hold my hand.
At least once.
You have to hold my hand.
The whole time? Nay, I'm not doing the whole time. There's gonna be one where you go by yourself. It'll be fine.
Nay.
You'll be fine.
Nay.
You're gonna do great. Trust.
Nay.
Oh, look at this. Oh, that's cool.
Let him in.
Just as I suspected.
Oh, that's sick. Oh, there was two!
Down the rabbit hole you go.
Enjoy the tea party!
I felt that.
Let the pigs feed. When the buzzards
is where it all began. The mind of my brother, brave Wyatt. Right here. This is where it all began. The mind of my brother, brave Wyatt.
all this
That one was pretty good.
That was scary.
That was scary.
That was scarier.
You jumped so much.
It was wet and windy.
That was a good one. The WWE house, that was a good one. That was, I'm not gonna lie, I got like once or twice, but it might have been because of you.
No.
Freaking out, grab my hand, making me jump like, oh shit, what the hell? That was cool though. That was cool. Don't nay. You were terrified.
Nay.
No, anyway, that was a good one. That was a quality house. That was good.
My favorite house at the whole event this year. It is El Artista, a Spanish haunting. Okay, I love the enthusiasm already.
Ooh.
For a reason, okay? We're going to be going to La Casa Creacion, and we're going to be going with a man named Sergio Navarro. He is a tortured artist who has been called to this house, just like many others before him, because he felt really uninspired to create, and this house is said to give you some of that inspiration. What Sergio doesn't know about this house is that it's literally going to change his life over the course of the night. We're going to be seeing this story take place over the course of one night. El Artista, Spanish haunting. And so as we go through, we're going to see the deep wisteria vines take hold of this house, but also take hold of Sergio Navarro. The demons that live within the house are going to kind of infest his brain, infest his hand, and they're going to help him paint his masterpiece, which we get to see a little bit at the beginning, but we get to see the full thing at the end. So are you guys ready for this one? Yeah. All right. Me too. Let's do it.
Now we did this one last night.
Did we?
Do you remember? Yeah.
No.
This is the one I really like. You don't remember it? Oh, well, I think this might be the one that you ran me into a wall. So I'm ready for that. We'll see how that goes down. But I'm excited to hear how you think it is, Little Miss Artista.
Somewhere.
She's going by herself finally. House by herself.
No.
Yeah, you're going. You got this.
I'm gonna hold your hand.
I gotta hold my camera.
No.
I have 2 hands on the camera at all times. That's how it works.
That's not the other house.
It's 2 hands on the camera at the whole.
Liar.
You got it. You got it. Look at the house. Wow.
I'll hold your.
Hey, you got this. Calm down.
My malevolent spirit.
Look how sick that is.
forsaken
Are you holding my shirt?
falls out to the tortured Artista with ill intent.
You got this.
Hold my
Full
hand.
faith.
Hold
Full
my
faith. You
hand.
got it.
Hold my hand.
Full faith. You got it.
Hold his hand.
Excuse me? That's not allowed. That is not allowed, ma'am. Not allowed. Fine here.
Yay.
I'll go.
Complete my masterpiece, la obra maestra. Ghost, los espíritus.
Scream.
No.
You're getting got on camera. This is insane. I was gonna shut everything. You're doing great.
Physical vessels from me, aren't they? Oh my God. I must destroy Blade One before it destroys me.
I heard that. Oh! Wow! You're doing great, babe. couple screams on camera. That one got you. Oh my goodness. That was a cool one though. That was a good one. What'd you think?
It was good.
Were you able to like pay attention between like the screaming and shrieking and cowering?
I tried.
You tried? Oh my god, that was a good house. That was a good one. She got several times. Strong, scary Viking woman. Bro, that did not. This girl just jumped 12 feet when an employee walked around. We're not even in a house. We're not in a house.
That's scary.
Why? I wish I had that on camera. We literally we're going around the corner. Walker comes out. She jumps 12 feet in the air. Damn near hits her head on the ceiling. Oh my goodness. We've only done 2 houses, and we're already at this point. We've done 2.
Of flesh.
Woo! Yay!
Have y'all ever thought about what happens after you die?
No.
I think about it a little bit too much, maybe.
Okay.
Throw out an idea. What do you think happens after you die?
I go to a farm where I romp and play.
Perfect. Love it. Love it. What about you? What do you think happens after you die?
I just feel like this is going to be selling cremation.
Okay, you're kind of close.
Right?
What I didn't hear was somebody's grandpa, who works at the Helmuth Cemetery, drops you into your grave 14 feet, and then flesh-eating monsters come after you and eat you. Didn't hear that. That's what we're going to.
That's my next guess. That's my next guess.
That's what we're going to be experiencing as we go into this house. We are going to be going to our own funeral. We are going to be 14 feet in the ground. We're going to look up and we're going to see our grave. And then we're going to see some flesh-eating monsters throughout the house. And they're going to be coming after us. We're going to be seeing a lot of weird stuff as we go through. And at the end, we're going to realize this is inescapable. So, you guys ready for that?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Inescapable death!
Yay! You excited?
Yeah.
You gonna jump and scream some more?
Yeah.
I want to say yesterday when we did this one, you didn't jump nearly as much. So I think this one's okay.
We've done this before?
Remember we walked in and had like the grave, we were like, look up, we're underground? Man, your memory's worse than mine. All right, never mind, here we go. Relax, I'm recording.
Hello? Is someone there? Hey, who's out there? Hello? Is someone there? The dead seem restless tonight. Who's out there?
Oh shit, wrong phone.
The dead seem restless tonight.
Do you remember it now?
Yeah.
Do you remember it now? You got scared a little bit. You got a little jumpy jump right
You
there.
also jumped
I don't know.
once or twice.
I never jump.
At least.
I never jump. How's that going though? What do you rate that one?
7.
7?
7,
Not too scary, but really cool.
Yeah.
Kind
it
of
was
different.
Really cool.
Really cool. She jumped a lot though. She was terrified the entire time. My finger hurts because she was gripping it so hard.
You're weak.
Okay, that's crazy.
So it's time for Terrifier.
Yay!
Is there anybody who's completely unfamiliar with Terrifier at all? Some of us.
Yeah, you have
Perfect. So essentially, it's a film franchise that comprises of 3 films, and the inspiration from those films was from some short films that came out a few years before the first one, okay? And it features a sadistic clown, and his name is Art the Clown. Now, his whole MO is essentially just killing people in the most gruesome and horrific ways that you can ever imagine. The films were really sort of a showcase of special effects, and special effects in horror. And they're really, really gruesome and gory, and they're so cool. And this house is no exception. It's no different. It is the house with the most bodies we have ever featured at Halloween Horror Nights. It is one of the most gruesome houses, and it also has some of the most water effects in any of our houses in Halloween Horror Nights history. So really, really, really cool and fun. And there is also a guest activated trigger in this house. So keep your eyes out for a blinking red light, push it, and see what happens. But of course we couldn't give you Terrifier without giving you some new kills from Art the Clown too, right? So we're gonna see some of his iconic ones from all 3 films, and we're also gonna see some new ones that he's workshopping just for us here in Orlando. So, you guys ready for it?
Yeah.
Does anybody need a little alcohol wipe before we go in there for your nose?
You tell us.
You ready? I'm excited about this one because there is a dry and wet path at the end, which obviously we're going to take the wet path. Hopefully the camera doesn't get too wet. How you feeling? You're scared of clowns.
I don't want to do it.
I believe in you. I think you can do it. You did it yesterday.
Yeah, and it was terrifying.
Yeah, but now you know what's happening. You've done it.
Maybe I'm traumatized for you making me go first.
All right, I won't make you go first this time.
House and first time alone.
I won't let you go first this time, okay? I'll go first.
You better.
Okay, I'll go first. All right, we're going to Terrifier. Let's go see Art. What? Yeah. Good job, good job. A little more. That one was insane. What'd you think?
Kept my eyes closed.
You kept your eyes closed? Wild. That was so good though. That's probably, that right there is probably my favorite one. Hell yeah, man. And the best part is we're going again.
No.
No, we're doing it twice. You just said it, we're doing it twice. You ready to go again? All right, well, we're going again. Eyes closed again, round 2. But for real, yeah. She wants to do, they want to do it again.
Stay here.
Maybe, you might be able to. You did so great though. I'm so proud of you. She's scared of clowns. You did so great. Alright, well, I'm going again. Artista is staying behind with a couple people to go to the bar, but I gotta go round 2. This is probably my all-time favorite house just because the scenes with Art are incredible. Hope you guys are ready for a second run through. Maybe we get some cooler stuff, different stuff. Let's see what we can get. second time through was pretty cool. You missed out.
I don't think so.
And she's like, I doubt it. Now we're on to our next house. I don't even know what it is. So let's go find out. Something really cool they've added this year, essentially a nightclub out here in the middle of San Francisco. So if you want to come party it up while you get a drink in between houses, or just come here for this, I might just come. See those dance moves. Man. So we're here at Club Horror is what it's called, perfect name. We're about to get some drinks, because somebody needs some more alcohol to go through some more houses. But also, same. Woo! Cheers! Woo! Wow!
It's good.
Yow. Stop what? Alright, so we got the nightshade again from last night. It's pretty good.
It's really good.
It's delicious. Dangerous if you're thirsty. Very dangerous. Look at that nightclub behind us. That's kind of cool. I might go dance.
Go dance.
Alright, so instead of a house, next we're going to Nightmare Fuel, which is one of my favorite shows. You okay? You just got shoulder check, dude. One of my favorite shows here at Halloween Horror Nights at Universal. Dick, what do you think?
It's pretty hot.
Yeah, she saw it last night.
It's hot.
Yeah, it's hot. So then we're gonna check it out. I'll pull in some snippets of it, keep it a little secret for y'all that want to come here and see it, because it's actually one of the best shows they've had in the past like 4 years. So we're gonna get our seats and enjoy the shot.
Hatchet and Chains, Demon Bounty Hunters. Does that name sound familiar to any of my friends here today? Yes. Yeah, so it was actually a room featured in our Slaughter Cinema 2 house last year. It's something we love to do. Gauge interest via Slaughter Cinema and then create a full house based off of those things. Same with some of the Yeti houses we've had in the past as well. But Hatchet and Chains Demon Bounty Hunters, we are going to meet Hatchet, who is a demon, but he's reformed. He's seen the error of his ways because he met this guy named Chains. He is a human who possesses supernatural chains that are actually capable of killing demons. And they kind of have this like buddy cop dynamic about them. Super fun, super fresh. You're gonna see Hatchet on his undead steed and Chains with his supernatural chains, and they are trying to kill some demons in this small western town because this lady named Granny Haggerty, well, she got really, really mad that they were building a train and that she was gonna have new people in her town. So she did what any sane woman would do, and she made a blood sacrifice, and she slit her tongue, let the blood fall, and it ended up summoning demons from hell from the Hell's Well that we see in the facade. So we're gonna see how they fare in this situation. And the demons are actually a little bit different than normal demons that you would see in like movies and stuff like that. They inhabit the body, not of mind or spirit, but actually physically break open your mouth and crawl into your body and inhabit it that way. Now another cool thing about them is that they're lava demons. What do you think lava does to your flesh? Burns it, right? But what's a really cool thing that we do? We weld with the lava demons. So throughout the house you're gonna see a lot of different like sort of melded and welded human, demon, metal little demons and stuff. So really cool, a little weird and freaky. That's what we like about it. So that's gonna be our first house. And then our second house is gonna be Dolls Let's Play Dead. You guys are about to see what happens when little girls don't get sent to therapy when they need to, okay? So we're gonna meet a little girl, her name is Lila, and we're gonna go into her attic where we see her brand new shiny dollhouse. And then when we go into that dollhouse, we're gonna see what she has been doing to her dolls. And what she's been doing is kind of like Sid from Toy Story. Think that. He kind of takes different parts of dolls, puts them together. She might put her dolls in an easy bake oven and see what happens after that. And then we're gonna go kind of into a little bit of an older dollhouse, a little bit of an antique one, and see maybe Lila's been doing this for a little bit longer than we had originally thought. This house has 3 guest activated triggers, so as we go through, they might not all be glowing red buttons, but you are gonna see some buttons that I'm gonna want you guys to press. In the first room specifically, the one is not glowing at all. So keep that in mind as we go in there. You guys ready for those 2? Yeah.
All right, after a fun little break, we're going back into a house. You ready to get scared?
Yeah.
You know, you've done both of these, so we should be good. But still, nonetheless, I guess I gotta hold her hand some more.
Huh?
What's up?
They're coming. The demons are coming.
Wasn't too bad.
Scary sounds.
You flinched pretty hard. You flinched pretty hard a couple times. You ready for dolls? It's your favorite. She loves dolls. No?
No.
No? Oh, well. This is her favorite house. You want to talk about it?
No.
Do you want to talk about it?
No.
So you don't want to talk about any of it?
I got attacked by air.
So you don't want to talk about it?
Nay.
Okay. My wrist wants to talk about it. I don't know. She about broke my wrist. She about broke my wrist there now. Good Lord. You love it? Hold on. Wait. Whoa. No.
Of the North. This house is really cool and really fun. Let me tell you guys a little bit of a story. When you first walk into this house, you're going to see something called a periact toy. That is sort of an ancient storytelling device. It's going to be spinning around telling you what happened to the main character of our story here at Gálkn. But of course we're going to be walking a little fast. So if you were to watch the whole thing, it would sort of tell you that there was this woman who was the protector of this northern village, but she got a little bit too power hungry and she started killing off some of the livestock and doing some terrible things to the villagers that lived there. And so what they did in return is they killed her. Well, she gained power from the underworld and she sort of came back to wreak havoc on that same village that scorned her, and we're gonna see all of that unfold throughout the house. So we are entering right when she kind of comes back from the dead in a sense, and she turns into something known as the Beast. We are gonna see 4 iterations of her, the Beast, throughout the house, and in the end, we might end up in the belly of the Beast. So we'll see what happens. Are you guys ready for that?
Yeah. This is one of your favorites because it's very historically accurate to like Nordic stuff, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Complete opposite, maybe?
How do you pronounce it?
Gálkn. Duh.
Gálkn.
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 Gálkn. Let's go check it out.
Legend amongst these men. One still feared by all. I am the legend. The beast they speak of in fear. The spirit of the monsters.
was trying to catch it on my camera. So you said you were going to try and find something historically accurate. Did you find anything?
I saw an almost accurate babysit, so...
Close enough, we'll take it. That's a cool house. It's cool. Yeah, Nami? You think it's cool?
It's a 2.
It's a 2, Jesus.
I'm
wow.
Nordic.
She's Nordic.
No.
Well, anyway, Gálkn, pretty cool house.
Gálkn.
I give it a thumbs up. Gálkn,
Gálkn.
super cool. Gálkn, you should check it out when you come here. It's a fun house. I liked it.
Who literally has absolutely no idea what Fallout is at all. Okay, great. Let me tell you. It's a retro-futuristic dystopian society that's been riddled by nuclear warfare, and so it has forced half of the society to live in vaults underground to be protected from like the radioactive blasts, and then the other half has been sort of just dealing with it on the surface. They either deal with it or they die. And so we follow the 3 main characters of the TV show. We follow Maximus, who is a member of the Brotherhood of Steel. They wear these really big suits. They're really, really cool looking. We also follow the Ghoul. He has a really, really cool like mask and prosthetics and stuff. Really cool in there, and he wears a hat. Super recognizable. And then we're also going to be following our main character, Lucy, and we're actually entering on her wedding day. It's gone terribly wrong, and we're going to see that immediately when we walk in. So is everybody ready for Fallout?
Yeah. All right, so now we're going to Fallout. This is our second to last house. Are you excited? You've never seen Fallout?
No.
You don't even know what Fallout is?
Never. No.
I think you'll enjoy this. I'm interested to see how they make it scary. So we'll see how this goes. Let's do it.
They'll be happy when you walk. I will sing this song.
I need my organs. 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 Get back here! Please! No, no, no!
I'm not gonna lie, a lot of people are gonna hate me for this. Least favorite house here.
Yeah.
That was honestly least favorite. I was going in there thinking, how do you make this scary? And it was just meh. Just meh. That's the only way to explain it.
It was not scary.
My wrist says otherwise. You jumped a couple times.
No, I did not.
It was a couple times.
No.
As far as that one, again, least favorite house here, which is upsetting because of how big the franchise is. Least favorite.
It's called Jason Universe. I know, right? It's bittersweet, right? Club horror's a little bit loud, so it's going to be a bit of a walk, but we'll talk about it over here just so you guys can hear what's going on. Jason Voorhees, of course, iconic slasher, one of the most famous ones we have around here. And this house is really just an homage to all of the films and also ushering in a new era of Jason with all the new and exciting stuff coming out. And as we enter Jason Universe, he's literally going to be around every corner, ready to kill you guys in many, many, many different ways. Some being nods to iconic kills from the franchise, and some being new just for us. So, who's ready to enter Jason Universe?
Yay!
Guys, I saved the spookiest for the last.
Thank you.
I'm not going through this one.
Oh, come on. Come
Are you serious?
Olivia! Love you so much. Love you so much. Have a good time in there.
Oh my god. That's insane that she said that because I was just telling you, I've literally heard this is the scariest house here. And so save the best for last. Ooh, I hope it lives up to the hype because we need a good one. Because again, Fallout wasn't that great. We got to end it with a good one. My fingers are crossed. My fingers are so crossed.
I'm excited.
Yeah, fingers are crossed. Just so everybody knows too, Michael Myers solos Jason easy every single day. Doesn't matter. Don't at me in the comments. Okay, thanks. Oh shit. Oh. Oh my god. See if I can get him again. Maybe. Maybe. Here he comes.
Jason should have been touched.
Put on record.
Jason, listen to mommy. Did you know a young boy drowned? The counselors weren't paying any attention. They were making love while that young boy drowned. His name is Jason. Did you know a young boy drowned?
You screamed so loud.
Sprayed water on
Oh
me.
my god. That was a really good house. That was a solid house. That was a good one to end it on. What'd you think?
It was really good.
Dude, that was a 10 out of 10. That's a good one, dude. That's a good one. Michael still solos up.